Hey, here we go. Look at this. We are live now at the Swiss Gold Global Independent Business Owner Network Marketing Training number 119. This is Freedom Friday. Friday what is this? April the 3rd, 2015. We are into the beginning of the fourth quarter here, guys, and it is time to kick it up a notch. And we're going to kick it up a notch by getting into some Facebook training today. How to build your network marketing business using Facebook. For all of you, I'm not going to go there. I could say some funny, nasty things, but I'll let you guys slide this morning. All right. So, yeah, how to build a network marketing organization using Facebook. And we have our special guest here, the lovely John Luyster, independent business owner of Swiss Gold Global. Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. And what a great morning.
Goes wild.
What's that? Yeah, the crowd goes wild. It's a great morning. Fridays, most of you guys out there, this is your favorite day of the week. It's finally the end of that long grind. It's here. I'm ready for the weekend, and I'm dreading New Op Day. Anyways, welcome to the Swiss Gold Global Hangout number 119, as Paul said. I cannot look at my face this morning. It's not very handsome looking. I got these wrinkles. I woke up 10 minutes before the hangout, Paul, so bear with me. And I really don't care for my lighting here in the yard. But too beautiful of a morning to be sitting inside the house, I'll tell you that. It's like 70 degrees right now. There's actually a little crisp breeze in the air. And with how hot it's been lately in Phoenix in the mid-high 90s, and summer's right around the corner. I absolutely want to take advantage of every second of this weather. So that's off topic. Has nothing to do with Freedom Friday. But, yeah, excuse me. My throat's still clearing a little bit. So we're going to discuss Facebook a little bit today. And why don't I start, Paul? I'll just do a quick screen share here. Oh, Paul's already doing it. Excellent. Look at that.
Yeah, I was just getting set up for that.
What a beautiful website. Why don't you tell us what amazing website you're on right now?
Isn't it? Feel that. I have to apologize. I think it's only 18 degrees. I think the internet is actually frozen this morning because it keeps kind of doing some weird things here. So hopefully it's coming through cleanly. I'm not sure.
It looks good. Is there a way for you, Paul, to lock in your screen? You know, one of the things that Paul and I actually should start getting in the habit of doing is actually re-watching some of these Hangouts to see the different nuances and little glitches that happen during these things. But I notice, Paul, sometimes it jumps back and forth between you and I when you be talking. Maybe I click something or tap my computer and the camera switches back to my view real quick or vice versa. So,
there is a way to lock. There is a way to lock it on the screen to lock it on. A lot of the times when we're just having a conversation, I won't do that so that way, you know, basically it'll jump back and forth between whoever's talking. But yeah, it'll do that. It picks up on you make a sound like that or something, and it'll pick up on that, and it'll flip over, and it'll jump to that screen. So, but I am locked onto the screen share now. So,
awesome. You know, I was showing a buddy last night some of our Hangouts that we've been doing because he was curious. So, what is this thing that you're always doing between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning? These Hangouts. What is this stuff all about? He was actually impressed. He said, it was a Hangout I did from a cruise ship. He said, I seem like a sports newscaster or something. I didn't see it. But I took that as actually a compliment. So anyway, let's just go right into this morning. Paul, why don't you tell people what we're looking at here?
What we're looking at right here is the homepage. When you sign into your Swiss Gold Global Independent Business Owner account, homepage, back office, whatever you want to call it, this is where you come to. This is the home page. We have precious metals here. You have a buying guide and whatnot. You have the Real Wealth Revolution, which is awesome stuff there. You have the education store, which is where you can pick up supplies. And then you have my subscriptions, which tells you all about, basically within your business, what's going on. And then you have my business center, which also does some more stuff in there with your business. And that's where we're going to find our trainings, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct, sir.
Well, look at that. I'm just going to go there then.
Hey, wait, before you do that, why don't you scroll down on this homepage here to say,
okay.
to show, oh, yep, go back to the homepage real fast and just scroll down to show people what those live webcasts are all about and point out that there's an ongoing series right now for the training on the Facebook concepts that we're going to get into a little bit today.
I think the Facebook ended. I think they went through all 6 of the Facebooks, and they had one for LinkedIn as well too.
I have not actually had the opportunity to see the LinkedIn stuff yet, and I got to be honest, I missed the last training for the Facebook, and I wasn't aware that it was complete. So, well, excellent. But then just to point out what I wanted to show here is that what we have on the right hand of the screen there, where you see the Saturday 4, April 7, Tuesday, April 2015. These are different ongoing live webinars and events that you should be participating in as a member of Swiss Go Global. These are some trainings and some great materials. So, all right, Paul, I'll let you kind of take back control here and get into what you wanted to get into there.
Well, I'm not quite sure. I'm thinking this is where the over here on the business center. My guess is that I know we've got getting started. You've got my dashboard. This tells you about what's going on in your business. Your genealogy. This tells you about your downline, everybody's in your organization. Your commissions and bonuses. That's one that everybody likes to look at. That's the money you're making. My communication center. This is where you can go, and within the system of the website, you can communicate with your entire team right through here. And this trainings and resources, if I'm not mistaken, is probably where we the Facebook trainings that we wanted to talk about here.
Yep. Oh shoot, my screen just changed on me. I'm looking at something that's not the Hangout. Okay, you're right there on it. Sorry, Paul. I don't know what the heck just happened there.
So they've been making some updates to the website, and things have been changing on us. So this is to me, actually, this is looking a little bit different again here too. Association of New Network Marketing Professionals. This is I haven't been here yet. I've looked at this online. The Association of Network Marketing Professional organization here, and they got some great statistics and whatnot. So I'm gonna have to go here and look around, because there could be some very interesting stuff there. I think that's new.
That is new. I haven't seen that before, which is really awesome about this website too, and about our subscription to Swiss Go Global, is they're constantly adding new materials and new trainings and just more tools for us to utilize in our business. And I'm going to apologize in advance. It's probably noticeable that my throat is scratchy, a little crackly. I've been getting this little bug that's been trying to infest me, and I'm doing the best I can to battle it and destroy it and fend it off here. So I apologize. I'm a little sounding today.
little goat sounding there.
Yeah. So I'll be honest, it's a little challenging to talk this morning too.
Yeah, I'm gathering that. So I'm trying to kick in here as much as I can. So here's the affiliate training and action plan. This is basically this is new and not brand new. It's been in here for a little while now, but this is a new sort of a training and action plan that they've put together here for helping you to train your people that you bring into your organization. And quite honestly, this is interesting stuff. It's all internet, videos and whatnot. There was a system in here that was a paper-based system that was, I thought was amazingly awesome. We have talked to them. and they said they are bringing it back, but they have it out right now, and they're making some tweaks on that as well too. But fortunately, I was brilliant enough to at least print out a couple of copy of all of that before they took it away. So I've got a paper-based system still on the file that I printed out that I can make copies of, which I think was a fantastic little program, because I think a lot of people, newer generation especially, they learn perfectly fine watching video and whatnot like that. But you get into some older people, and I'm not going to say really older. I mean, realistically, I mean your age, John, 35 and older.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people aren't, brainwave connected to the internet like that, and they learn better, with hands-on paper-based systems. And so that's what I, proposed to them when they removed it, that not everybody learns the same way, and that having that other system in here is something that they should probably put back, and they assured us that it was coming back. So I just wanted to show that there.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate what Paul said. If any of you guys that are in our downline, if you're not directly related or connected through Paul, you could also contact me, because I did the same thing as Paul, and I agree. You want to be able to provide the materials that are going to work best for the people that you're bringing into the business. And for me, materials that I can print out and hold in my hand and physically read off of paper is a more effective way that I learn, rather than reading it on a computer screen or just watching a video. And so I just want to throw it out there too, that both Paul and I have those materials printed out, and we'd certainly be willing to make copies and share, because they're fantastic materials, I feel.
For a small fee. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You got to sign up and be in our organization.
That's right. So that's we're not going to go through that today, but here we have the online training, building your business through social media. It's today's digital world. It's simple. Connect, share, prosper. Here's where you can learn how to create a successful business online. You know what? You talk to anybody that's been in and around network marketing for a long time, and they'll profess up and down, most of them will, that network marketing can never work through the internet, that it's a belly-to-belly business, and you have to be able to get out there and talk to people face-to-face. And you know what? That's great. But I disagree. I believe that the world is changing. The world is becoming an online world, and connecting online to people and being able to build an organization purely through online social media is not out of the question. I believe it's 100% possible, 100% doable. And, the way that they've come up with these systems to do this, it's pretty freaking awesome.
I agree with Paul 100%. I honestly feel that is kind of the wave of the future when it comes to building network marketing businesses. I will say that there's some validity to what a lot of the, I guess, old school network marketing people, is that, the direct connection, belly to belly, or at least get somebody on a Skype call, a live hangout like this, is maybe preferable, but it's definitely not the only way this business can be built. And in fact, I believe that social media is a great way to find and create relationships and utilize techniques that are going to actually attract people to you, to get people coming to you. But what excites me even more, Paul, about Facebook is that a lot of people that I think would be perfect prospects to bring into Swiss Gold Global Business utilize Facebook, and that is within their comfort zone. And to show them how to build a business and not really have to step out of what their comfort zone is, you're going to create a very successful downline, a very successful team relatively quickly. And I think the way of doing it with the social media is going to resonate, especially, in my opinion, with the younger and younger generations moving forward. People between 18 and 35, 37. my age group is kind of like that last group that actually remembers a day without the internet. It's funny. I always remember my dad telling me when he was a kid, he didn't have a TV until he was like 10 and blah, blah, blah. Well, I didn't have the internet till I was almost 18, 19. These kids nowadays growing up with it, this is what they're comfortable with. This is their medium. They're almost like brains are developed around the internet, and they're more integrated and in tune with what it's all about. Just watch a kid at 3, 4 years old, how quickly they can shut up. I'm not you people out there, that loud dog you heard bellow.
I've never heard a kid under 10 be able to shut up quickly.
But these kids nowadays, 3, 4, 5-year-olds can pick up an iPad and they can pick up a smartphone, and within 15, 20 minutes, they've mastered something that you put that same cell phone or iPad in the hands of someone in their 40s, a 3-year-old, 5-year-old picks it up faster. And why do you think that is? It's literally the internet is what they're born into, and their minds are almost shaped, formed by the environment. And we live in a world that's becoming this online environment.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely the future. I mean, it's definitely the future, and the thing is, the future is now. It's even the people my age. I'm over 40 by a few years, and I mean, I'm smart enough to know that, and wise enough to see that the internet is the future, and that like John just says, the kids today are it's an integral part of their lifestyle and the way that they grow up. I mean, if a kid in school, I mean, I would imagine. I mean, there was a day when a kid in high school not too long ago, if they didn't have a cell phone, they were an outcast. I mean, and now, I mean, I can't imagine that. I mean, a kid in first grade probably today, if they don't have a freaking cell phone, they're an outcast. You know what I mean? Because parents today, they have these cell phones that are, here, you got to have this cell phone in case there's an emergency. You know what I mean? So every kid's packing a cell phone now in case there's an emergency, and they're packing them from the time when they're practically born. You know what I mean? Instead of a bottle going in their mouth, a cell phone goes in their hand.
Yeah, it's funny. And the cell phones nowadays do everything that a computer does. Case in point, my daughter's 3. She'll pick up my cell phone. She knows how to scroll through the screens, hit the little menu for the apps, bring up Netflix, type in the first 3 letters of her favorite movie, pick her movie, and press play and start watching a movie on the thing.
I can't even do that. Wouldn't even know where to start. I can't even get Netflix downloaded onto my phone.
The funny thing is, Paul, I don't even remember showing her how.
So anyway, obviously we're not getting into the social media training today. We've showed you how to get to it. So this is where it is. So now you know where to go and find it, and you can start looking around for yourself. And I guess it looks like next Freedom Friday / Facebook Friday we'll be coming in here and actually opening this thing up and getting inside, because it's already 8:19 and this hangout is about to be over.
I want to do one thing, Paul. Why don't you click on it to show people what that next menu looks like? Because I want to give everyone a little homework here. Here it is. Your parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8.
Oh, there's your LinkedIn one you talked about.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what you see here is there's 8 videos. There's the number 1, which is basically an introduction to what this whole series is going to be about, and then you've got the trainings 1 through 6, and then it looks like a bonus LinkedIn training, which I also believe is a great way to build the business. I'm excited to see that here because that's something new for me to watch. So what I would say everybody kind of try to do between now and Friday is at least to kind of get prepped for next week, where I want to get real content heavy. I'm sure Paul does too. Get yourself prepared. Watch number 1 at least. If you've got time to go through more of these, great. But I think what's going to happen here is it looks like if we've got 8 parts, we'll probably spend the next maybe 8 Fridays breaking down concepts and whatnot from each one of these, just as a review, not only for you guys, but for ourselves. So at least watch number 1 by next Friday. Get yourselves prepared. And I would even venture forward, which I'm sure you will be excited to once you get into this meat of the sandwich here, and continue forward. So with that, I'm going to let Paul just kind of take us on home. And I'll see everybody back here on Monday at 8 o'clock.
I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to say that knowing us and knowing the amount of content that is within each and every one of those 8 videos, I wouldn't be surprised if we are talking about those videos over the course of the next 24 Fridays, spending about 3 Fridays on each one of those segments. So with that, anyway, like John says, get prepared, get out there, watch video number 1, get in there, and oh, universe, I ask not for more wisdom. Dang it. If I keep not asking for more wisdom, I'm going to end up the dumbest guy on earth. Oh, universe, I ask not for more riches, but for more wisdom with which to make better use of the riches given to me at birth, consisting of the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever end I might desire. Everybody have a great Freedom Friday. Have a great weekend. Watch some video. We might have to incorporate some extra days into Facebook. I don't know. But whatever the case is, we'll see you on New Op Day next week. Next strong session. Everybody have a good weekend. Bye.